Well, it's been a night of high drama here at the Ali Pali. Ko Stompy out, beaten by Peter Wright, 3-1. Colin Lloyd, 3-2 victory over Andre Velga, who missed 3 match points to seal the victory. Up next, Adrian Lewis against Tony Eccles, tough opponent. And rounding off the night, this should be special, shouldn't it? Former Premier League opponents Ronnie Baxter and Roland Shelton. Well, Colin Lloyd smashing his way to victory. 116 out, some big finishes, some big frustration, a big celebration from the missus as well. He is through the best match of the tournament so far. It had the lot. Colin, you could see how much that meant to you, that victory, because you really had to battle, didn't you? From being 2-0 up, it all started going horribly, horribly wrong.
Dave, can I just say, first and foremostly, if anyone felt aggrieved by what I'd done, and well, I apologise for that. But the PDC and Sky TV say to us, show your emotions. 2-0 up. That shouldn't have been 2-2, but fair play to Andre, nothing against Andre. He played fantastic. The next 2 sets, he ripped me 3-0, 3-0, and fair play to him. And I let it get to me. And like I say, I apologise to everyone out there that's watching the game. But I share my emotions. This is how much this tournament means to every player. I shouldn't have done it. I know I shouldn't have done it. But I want to be the Ladbrokes World Champion. And that's what I done, and I apologise for that. But
the crowd, to be fair, will love it. They'll go home and they'll be talking about Colin Lloyd and what he did, and how they had a bit of a go at Colin Lloyd, and they enjoy the banter.
Dave, at the end of the day, like I've turned around and said before, I've said it many times before. Listen, they're great. It's the crowd. They're fantastic. If they want to support any individual player, that's fair play to them and good luck to them.
I'm just looking at your knuckle. You've actually hitting the board. You've actually cut your hand out.
We won't worry about that, Dave. That's just part and parcel of the game. This game and this tournament means a lot to Colin George Lloyd, and I'm going to get punished for it. I know we're going to get a fine, but
do you care?
For my personal being, the people that know who I am and what I'm about. I love them people out there, because Dave, at the end of the day, they pay my wages, they pay my bills, so fair play to them.
You could be the bad guy now, though, because of what you've done.
Do you know what, Dave? I've been called a lot of things in my time, but I don't think I've ever been called a bad guy. But do you know what? If they want to turn on me, then go right ahead. It's entirely up to them, But I'm here to try and win the World Championships.
If you win it, you'd be able to afford the fine, 200
listen,
grand.
I can walk away. I can walk away now, Dave, and I can enjoy my Christmas. And I'm gonna wait for Mr. David Douglas to send me an email to explain my thing there. And like I say, Dave, I can only reiterate. I apologise to people out there. That's not me. To be fair, that's not me. That's not what I'm about. I go up there and play on my ability. And I am, to be fair, Dave, I'm sitting here saying I'm disappointed in myself for doing that, because Andre's a lovely player, he's a lovely person, and I think I possibly put him off a little bit, and so I apologise for that. But do you know what?
I tell you what, when you did punch the board, you started playing an awful lot better. You seemed to get in the zone, because all sorts of memories must have been going on, because I was looking back at the record, and you haven't won a first round match on Sky, since the World Championship a year ago.
Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Well, no wonder the frustration was creeping in. You've been through it. You've been
Dave,
through it.
I'm glad you said it like that, because that's exactly what it is. Frustration kicks in. I mean, I'm going 2-0 up. Don't get me wrong. You can see the averages there. It's not a fantastic game, but I'm thinking to myself, why am I letting this go again? The amount of times I've gone 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 sets up on people. I keep letting them back and letting them back and letting them back, and this, people go, well, you've got to sharpen up a little bit. Yes, that's fair enough. I know I've got to sharpen up and try and put.
I've heard people say that Colin Lloyd has lost his bottle on that display. No, he hasn't.
Do you know what, Dave? The amount of people that have said to me I've lost my bottle, I started playing in the PDC in 1999. By the end of that year, I was ranked inside the top 16. And they always say in any walk of life, in any sport, as long as you're in the top 16, you're a class act. I'm still in the top 16, I'm still ranked inside the top 10 in the world. And so to them people that want to knock me, I shove 2 fingers up to them. And I really do. And I mean that sincerely. I've got a lot of people that back me. I've got good sponsors. I've got nice people. Dave, I come here to play darts. You've known me a long, long time. I come here to play darts. Yes, I show my emotions a little bit too much, like I did tonight. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. I've seen a lot of people come and go, and I'm still here. So,
hey, congratulations. If it all goes wrong in the darting world, we can sort you out on the undercard at York Hall, Bethnal Green in the new year.
Bring it on, I'll go. Yeah, no problem. Cheers, mate.
Colin Lloyd survives through to Christmas, and we'll see him after the festive season. Okay, up next, Adrian Lewis. Eric has been to chat to Jackpot.
Right, welcome back to Ali Pally, anyway.
Thank you very much, Eric.
I mean, different players like different venues. I mean, last year you played here. I mean, you got beat in the 4th round by Taylor. But all 4 games, you averaged over 100. So, I mean, you've got to feel at home in this venue anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last year I had a tournament average, I think, over 103.5, which well, ended up probably the highest tournament average out of anybody. But obviously it shows you've got to be looking at 106, 107 if you can win it.
You had a bad year. I mean, you beat Taylor, finally beat him on TV.
Took off me back, yeah.
Taylor beaten by his pupil.
Have you played Tony Eccles before on TV?
I played him a couple of years ago. I think it was here in the World Championships, and I beat him. I think it was 4 sets to 3, and he had 100 average.
Well, you don't want any of that tonight.
I don't know. I just want to get straight on and straight off.
And if you get through the first round, obviously you got a week off.
Yeah.
You go home.
That's right.
What you do? How you practice over there?
I'll still be practicing probably 4 or 5 hours again.
You never go on Christmas Day?
I'll still be having to go on Christmas Day, yeah, I will.
That's what we do. It's your job, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. If I want to win that world title, that's what I've got to.
You're going to hit the bigger guns the later the tournament goes
that's right,
in.
Yeah.
I think if that's semi-final, if you got that fight, I think you hit the wetlock, did you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I think that'd be a great game for people to watch on TV. You two banging it away.
Yeah,
One that is for fun.
That's right, yeah. I'd look forward to that.
Well, best of luck, pal.
Thank you, cheers, Eric. Thank you, mate. Cheers, thank you.
Will Adrian Lewis be celebrating a good performance at this World Championship? Reached the final in Dublin. Can he reach the final here in the Ladbrokes.com World Championship? The one they all want to see. Our MC is John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action, coming to you live. It's the Ladbrokes.com World Darts Championship, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. Time to meet the players. Would you please welcome from Hartlepool, the Viper, Tony Eccles.
Let's go! Make it hot! Come on! Let's go! Rock! Rock! Say what? Rock! Let's go! Everybody dance now! Rock! This party! Dance everybody! Make it hot! In this party! Don't stop! Move your body! Rock! This party! Dance everybody! Make it hot! In this party! Everybody dance now! Let's go!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jackpot Adrian Lewis.
Crowd loving every moment of this, and they loved booing Colin Lloyd just a while ago. He's made his way behind the scenes. Stuart Pike is in commentary alongside Colin Lloyd's former manager, Rod Harrington. Rod, I just wonder what you made of the performance and the antics of Colin Lloyd there.
Well, I think punching the ball, we all know that, as he said, you know, that's not acceptable. I don't think for 1 minute that he did it for gamesmanship, because Colin is not like that. I think, as he said, his frustration comes out. Instead of his natural ability playing the game, he lets the frustration come out, and he's got this little thing in his head about the first rounds. When he gets over the first round, then he's really dangerous. But the first round, he's killing him, and has done for a few years. And you know, he's 2 sets nil up. He knows that he should just coast in from there, and then he lets the guy back in, and it just tightens your arm up when you get frustrated. And it's all about frustration. And you know, it is quite hard for any player when they get in that position.
Well, Robbie is going to get fined, of that there's no doubt. He'll be up before the Darts Regulation Authority, but one thing that you can say about Colin Lloyd is he wears his heart on his sleeve.
He always has done. You know, I've known the young man for, you know, probably 9, 10, 12, well, even perhaps 12 years now, from when I first met him, and knew he was a great dart player. And you know, he has had the heights, and like we all have, and we have the lows, and you have to, you know, run with it and take the punches to say a pun there. But you know, it is hard. You know, this is the biggest tournament in the world. It's the biggest prize money, and it's the biggest prize money for the rankings, Stu. So if you go out first round, loads of people are coming over the top of you. You know, 32 people are going to come over the top of you, or coming near you in the rankings. So it means so much, and staying in that top 12 at top 16, you know, really does mean so much. And I think, you know, he knows he's done wrong. He admitted that. He'll go back and he'll go, what did I do? But it, you know, it just shows you the emotion.
Well, Colin Lloyd through. Stompy isn't. Big shock. Stompy's exit tonight, beaten by Peter Wright. Tony Eccles here. We'll be hoping to cause a huge upset against the world number 5. And it doesn't all go well for Adrian Lewis when that first dart drops beneath the treble 20 bed, because that is not the range that he's looking for. But this will hold no fears for Eccles.
Well, Tony's got nothing to lose. You know, everyone knows the talent of Lewis. But, you know, he needs to just let his ability come through. He mustn't get frustrated. Even he knows it's, you know, a fairly long game, and that's a perfect dart for Adi. But he, you know, the second one was just a bit quick thrown. I just like him to, you know, the second and third darts, I've always said, Stu, be more consistent with it, especially the third dart. You know, sometimes you have to grind a result out, like the previous game. You know, Lloyd looked dead and buried, but he did grind a result out, and this is what all world champions and all great players learn, how to grind a result out under pressure.
Well, this is a great leg from Eccles.
93.
Still favourite, you would think, to win the opening leg against the throw, unless he can find another one of those, unless he can find double 18. Well, that is quite incredible. Quite incredible. That is what Adrian Lewis can do. Wow, fantastic. You've got to say, we criticise him sometimes, rightly so, because he's inconsistent. But when he's on, he is on, and he is just brilliant to watch. What a star.
81.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we laugh at this young man because we all talk about his brilliance. But when he's flowing like this, you know, them 3 darts, we're talking about this young man, about his consistency of rhythm. Them 3 darts, he didn't throw the third dart, just flickered in. It was aimed, it was controlled. And if he does that, he will win a world championship sometime. But, you know, like we're saying, sometimes you've got to just stay the consistency, keep your shape, keep your form. And certainly the last 6 darts have been absolutely unbelievable.
Well, Eccles did nothing wrong. He just missed. Double 14 for a 12 darter and a 1-2-1 finish to follow on from a maximum. He lost the leg, and all of a sudden Lewis is off and running.
Well, certainly when he gets in front,